I mean, if you don't like my hair, it's fine. Hello, it is chat time again. It is Friday, March 18th, 2022. How y'all doing? How y'all living? I wanted to come on today and chat about my locks and just locks in general, I think. Just kind of like my experience so far. So, I've been locked now for 6 months. I started back in September. I think I put my 2-strand twist in around September 15th. So that's when it started. 2021, by the way. September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, 6 months. I've noticed a couple things since I started my locks. So I've had my hair in all kind of different hairstyles, right? I've been relaxed. I got my first relaxer when I was 18 or 17 or 18. It was my senior year of high school. And I stayed in relaxed state until sometime in 2011. 2011 is when I got my last relaxer. I was doing my own relaxer at that time, and I think I got a bad relaxer, but we won't go into that whole story. But yeah, so I was relaxed, and then I went natural, and I've been natural since 2011. I went through all of the things with my loose natural hair, and it was fun. I don't remember a lot about when I first went natural, but it took me some time to kind of get comfortable with it. I was trying all kind of things and struggled, in that new stage. And back then, I mean, there were a lot of people on YouTube. So of course I was watching tons of videos and trying to buy all the products. I didn't get too crazy with products, but yeah, I did have some products and techniques. I knew how to do my own hair, so I was comfortable experimenting. But in that beginner stage, I do know, it took me some time to get comfortable with it, and I really had to basically jump out in the deep because I worked a 9-to-5 job, and the day that I was like, okay, I'm not gonna press it anymore, I'm not gonna flat iron my hair anymore, and I was just really gonna embrace the natural look. And it was short, by the way. It was shorter than this. It was just, the whole trial thing and trying to get something that I liked, that I felt comfortable with. But yeah, like I said, I had to literally jump out in the deep because the weekend that I was trying a style, I had to go to work like that Monday. And I don't know what I had did. I think it was just because it was so short, it wasn't too much that I could do, except for, I think I did a braid out or a twist out. I can't remember which one, but I did some type of style. I'll throw in some pictures, but yeah, I can't remember exactly how it looked when I first went to work. That first time that I was just like, okay, this is it. I'm gonna do it. But yeah, so I knew I was gonna go off on a ramble. Okay, so let's reel it back in. Of course, over the years, I got used to my natural hair and styling it, and people loved it. A lot of people, I was always getting compliments on my hair, how it looked, all that good stuff. And, I would put my hair in crochet braids. People would be gushing all over that, how I would style it, the different ways I would style it. Anytime I would do something different, people were just fascinated by it. So I've had people have always complimented me on my hair. Even when I was relaxed, I was always getting compliments on my hair. And then I start growing locks. And it's crickets. Have you had that? Have you gotten the silent treatment since starting your lock journey? I'm curious. Please let me know. But yeah, I've gotten, let me count. So I've still been posting on social media and like embracing it. Like, I love my locks. Let me give you a close up, by the way. And 2 people have commented or complimented me on my locks. I take that back. 3. My husband also loves my locks. Let me say that. My husband loves my locks. I don't know if I would continue with this lock journey if he didn't like them. I'm not sure. I think I am the type of person that I've typically been a person that has done my own thing regardless of what other people think. Even my husband, he can attest to that. Yeah, so he does like them, but I've gotten very few compliments on my hair, not including like people, because I do have a separate lock page on Instagram where I'm sharing my pictures of my locks. But you know, people in the lock community, you know, a few here and there will, you know, say, you know, how nice they look. And I mean, I'm not like fishing for compliments. I just think it's funny. I think it's funny, actually. I really do. And the funny part is, so here's the story. I went to go see my parents the other day, and since I started, I have gone over there and they have seen my hair. But I mean, the back was pretty much locked. The front was still kind of like in this type of situation where it was like kind of thin. They're thickening up now. But I've been wearing either berets or my hair tubes, like when I would go over there, because sometimes I would clean and I wanted to keep my hair covered. And then sometimes, you know, like with these type of situations, it's like you just want to tuck it. I think a lot of people cover their locks anyway, just to protect it and keep like the lint and different things out of your hair. It's been cold too. Now that it's kind of warming up, I've been wearing my hair out more. And so I went over there to visit the other day, and my mom didn't say too much. Well, she didn't say anything about my hair at first, and then all of a sudden it started. And she was like, I can't remember exactly how this conversation went, but basically she was like, oh, so when are you gonna take your hair down? I think that's how she started. And I was like, I said, this is how it is. Like, it's locked. I'm locking my hair, so this is it. She was like, but you can take it down though, right? And I'm like, no. I'm like, my hair is locked. Like, it's gonna stay like this. She's like, well, what if you want to change styles? And I'm like, well, I can change styles, but this is it. Like, this is still like, it's not a lot that I can do with it because it's shorter. I mean, I like it like this anyway. I don't like to do a lot of stuff to my hair anyway. I've been loving my hair tubes because I don't have to do much to it. She was like, well, can you wear a wig? Like, yeah, if I wanted to. So then I should have been like, okay, mama, so you don't like my hair. I get it. I'm not gonna wear a wig. I didn't say that, but I'm like thinking, yeah, clearly she is not liking my hair. And my mom is a conservative. She's a religious conservative, if that makes sense. She likes everything kind of in its place, neat. Anything out of place, she gets unsettled. She's very concerned about what other people think too. I'm not. And she's just kind of like, it was almost like she had never heard of LOCS basically. And so I was like, haven't you heard of LOCS? And she was like, yeah, but kind of like she hadn't like seen them like up close, I guess, or she's never been probably interested in LOCS because LOCS do still have a stigma, I think. There's nobody in my immediate family that has LOCS. I have several cousins that have LOCS or have had LOCS, but I don't think she ever imagined that that would be something that I would do or anybody that she was close to would do, because it's kind of like, oh, you're a hippie now, I guess. Like, it's kind of anything that's not straight-laced, like she's kind of uncomfortable with it, I guess. Yeah, I just thought it was funny. My dad doesn't care one way or another. He's just like, do you, boo? He never said anything, and he wasn't in the room when we were talking, but yeah, so that's how it went. I remember when I went over there one time, it was maybe a month or two in, and I think I had on a beret, but it still, my hair kind of still looked, you can still kind of see the twist pattern. And I went over to my parents' house and my sister was there, and my sister said something kind of like how long I had my twist in or whatever. It was something to the effect that my hair wasn't done. And I don't want to put words in her mouth, but it was kind of like, she didn't give me a look, but it was just kind of like, she didn't get it, or she didn't know what was going on. And I'm not one that goes into a lot of detail about what I do. Some people like to ask their loved ones or friends or whatever, like if they should do things, like whether or not they should do something. And I'm not one to ask for permission. I'm not one to like ask people what they think. I mean, me and my husband talked about it, and really the only thing he said is he thought I would look nice with locks. I think people just don't get locks. I mean, if you don't like my hair, it's fine. Like the people that, you know, I come in contact with, I'm not like looking for compliments. Like I said, I'm not fishing for compliments. I love my hair. Like the saying goes, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything. It's funny because I heard something where people are starting to go back to work, back into actual buildings to work now, since the pandemic is kind of slowing down, I guess. And like some people have gained weight, some people have lost weight. And when people see, they were basically saying, like, when you see somebody that's lost a lot of weight, like, don't like just go ham, like gushing over them, because like you might have a coworker sitting in the corner that has gained a few pounds, and nobody says anything to them about, oh, you look fantastic. Like, you know, like, oh, okay. So it's kind of like that with locks. Like, people just don't say anything. It's like I'm going through an experiment, and I'm adventurous. And I guess I'm a rebel too. I might not be for everybody, and that's fine. My hair might not be for everybody, and that's perfectly fine. I just wanted to come on and just chat about that really quickly. Just my experience, what I've been dealing with. And I think too, what I was thinking, and I can't wait for my hair to get longer and me be able to style it in more ways, if people will start complimenting me on my hair. So that's going to be interesting, especially if my mom does it. I wish I could have recorded that conversation. All right, I think that's all for this video. Once again, like, let me know, what was your experience as far as like when you started, and your locks versus other hairstyles that you've had, and if people stop complimenting you on your hair once you started locks or whatever. All right, bye.